Freaks. This is Game Freak Forever, and this is my show. I just wanted to talk about some of the pickups that I got, some from some retro stores, and some bins, and then also from like the half-price bookstores and stuff like that. And just want to talk about some things that I've been playing, game-wise and stuff like that, that I've been getting myself into. But anyway, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's continuing to tune into my show, because I really do appreciate the support. I'm trying to keep the videos coming in at least once a week, so it's a little bit of a challenge, but I'm trying my best to keep that going, and I like all the constant feedback, positive and negative, insight, any little bits or pieces that you can give me to help make my show better than what it is. And I'm just growing and growing, and I hope you guys just continue to roll with me through this journey. But first, I wanted to show you one of the little stores that I went to. Was a half-price bookstore. They actually have a lot of old school stuff in there. I probably talked about it previously in other videos, but they have a lot of core things in there. One of the first games that I saw that I definitely couldn't resist was an old 8-bit game for the NES. It's actually called Bionic Commando. And Bionic Commando actually was one of the first games that I used to play when I had the NES. I actually didn't even have this game myself. I just got to play it at the store. I remember as a kid walking with some of my best friends. We used to actually go to the mall. We would walk all the way to the mall. It would take about 30 minutes to get there. And this was like one of the first games that they had on display with the Nintendo. And I was like, man, what game is this? And it turned out to be Bionic Commando, and I just thought it was the greatest thing ever, because the guy had a bionic arm, and you could be able to expand it out and stretch it out and be able to go from one height to another and just automatically swing to the next platform with no problems at all. So I just thought that was the best thing ever, and I saw this and I just couldn't resist. I think I got it for like maybe $3 or $4 or something like that. So I definitely had to add this to my collection. So once again, the game is Bionic Commando. Now, they were having some sales going on. They had some games that would be like $4 or $5, but then they had them half off, and then they had another rack of games that were only maybe $1. So I decided to grab some of those. First game I got was Lotus 2 for the Sega Genesis. And it actually just came with the disc, and it came with a little booklet here. Wasn't the actual booklet that goes to the game. And this actually only cost me $1. Then I found some games actually that was still they didn't have no case. So what I did was I just took some of my cases and took the labels out, and I'm just going to go ahead and put labels in it eventually. But let me go ahead and show you some of those games that I picked up. First game I got was Matrix Path of Neo, and I've been playing that like crazy. It's got some old school feelings to it. This one's actually for my Xbox. I actually like this one better than the first one. The first one, I think it was Enter the Matrix or something like that, and that one, it wasn't all that appealing to me. This one stuck more with the storyline and kind of guides you through the path, and it leaves you with all his powers. In each level you kind of level up more or less with the things that we do now, how we level up with our characters, and I like that. So I'm like halfway through this game right now. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really having a good time with that. Now the next game that I got was Indigo Prophecy. It's actually a really good game. It's from the creators of Heavy Rain, the company called Quantic Dreams. This game pretty much, essentially, it works itself around just like Heavy Rain. Everything centers itself around a course of events. Every decision that you make leads you down a certain path, and I like it. It's really good. I mean, the story is right in sync with the type of game that I love to play. Essentially, it keeps me locked in. That's the whole thing. I like storylines. I like platforms. I like being able to immerse myself within a game, and that's what this game does. It's another game that I got for 50 cents. And the guy actually, he cleaned the disc off, and it plays really well on my Xbox. I think it manages to only have maybe a few scratches on it, but it's not bad. I mean, eventually I'll put labels on these. And the next game that I got, let's see here, is Gran Turismo 3. I like this little red cover from my PS2, this nice little disc color. I actually had Gran Turismo 4, and I'll probably get 5 when the price drops on it, but just for the collection purpose. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but eventually I will get around to doing that. Next game that I got was, oh man, let me turn this game around. Give me a second. It's called Winback. And oh my god, when I saw this, I had to immediately grab this, and oh my god, I was thinking, I remember this game. This game is like an action, training, stealth type of game. Matter of fact, this one has a lot of history behind it, because this was the first game that I ever got when I got my PS2. As a matter of fact, before I could buy one, because they were a little bit more expensive then, I just started renting them. I would rent them from Blockbuster, or I would rent them from rental stores, like furniture rental stores and stuff like that. So yeah, when I first got it, this was the very first game I picked up. I thought it was just really nice, and it still had the same feeling when I picked it up. I was like, man, I love this game. And also at the store, I decided to pick up a few movies as well, because they were really cheap. I got them for like $2 a piece. In the spirit of Matrix, I got the original Matrix, and as you can see, I got it for $2. CD cover a little, or the DVD is a little grayed out there, but you know, it still serves its purpose. I don't watch this movie probably about 20 times, but I still love it. Another movie that I got that I liked was 8 Mile. I had this on DVD, but I can't find it. I was looking all around the house, and so when I went into the store, I saw it, and I was like, oh, I might well go ahead and get that. Now, the last little bit of items that I have, I just wanted to show you guys. I actually picked up, I saw this in a bin at another retro store, was the Super Nintendo controller. It's the Arcade Pro. I saw this and I couldn't resist. It's actually got got your nice little hookup. It's got the big 6 buttons on it and everything, so that helps out. So like if I want to play Street Fighter 2 or whatever other games that I want to play for my Super Nintendo, and I only paid $3 for it, so even if it doesn't work, it's still worth the price to me. A few other games that I got for my PS2, I actually got these on sale. First one I got was Tomb Raider for my PS2. I've actually been playing this, so this one actually is in the PS2 right now. It came complete. It's got the booklet and everything in it, so that works out. And I'm a big Lara Croft fan, so I love those. A game that I saw that I used to have, and I think I beat this game when I did have it originally for the PS2. This one came complete. It's got the booklet. It's called Dead to Rights, the first one. I think I paid a couple dollars for this one as well, so I couldn't resist that, and I loved it, so I had to go ahead and get that. And now a game that I haven't had or didn't have, but I did used to play this at the arcades. This one came complete. It's Times Crisis 3. So I'm pumped about this one, and I only paid about $3 for this one. It came complete. It's got the booklet. It's got the nice little game in there for my PS2, so that works out. So I'm really feeling that. And then another game, a series that I love, is the Sly Cooper series. I got 1, and now I got part 3, which I actually never played, because I only played 1 and 2, and I think this one came complete. Yeah, it did. It's got the booklet, and it's got the game in there and everything, so this one works out for me. Now I just got to find part 2. So those are all my pickups throughout the week. And then also just wanted to talk about the contest, because I've actually been going back and forth with the guy who won, which is Fatman R34. He the one that actually won the contest, and I gave him a couple offers of things that he could choose from, and he decided to choose one of my extras. So I'm not only going to send him the extra game that he actually wanted was my Super Mario All Stars for the Super Nintendo, and it's in pretty good condition. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna send him something else extra, but I'll just keep that a secret. He'll have to see that when he gets it, and I'll just keep you guys updated about that. But pretty much those were my pickups for the week. I got some PS2 games, I got some Xbox games, I got some Sega Genesis games, a Nintendo game, and stuff like that. But just keep tuned in, continue to be Game Freaks. I'm Game Freak forever, and I'm out.